Concern about Zahra spread.
Just keep looking, trying to find my babe.
Now being accused by his wife.
The cops know where she is and what he has done.
Every move these people make,
I don't know.
incriminates them more.
Breaking news in the search for Zahra Baker.
Zahra is a cancer patient who has a prosthetic leg and hearing aids.
Investigators say they found a bone that may be related to the 10-year-old's disappearance.
We really didn't kill her, but what he did after the fact is kind of horrifying.
This outcome will not be positive.
It's very clear that this child has been murdered.
A shocking discovery. Search teams say they've recovered a bone.
Nothing has went the way it was supposed to, not yet so far. 98% of the media stuff is lies. That's why everyone wants me dead. But I have two of the best lawyers in the country and my own private investigator. I am 42, been told I don't look my age, even though my picture they are using on TV sucks. If you have read my MySpace, you know quite a bit about me, but normally my hair is black and red, and I have lost too much weight. I never knew I was to look and act like everyone else in this stupid world. I don't want to be normal. I have tried, but it's hard covering all my tattoos, and I love my piercings.
These letters are disgusting. Nowhere does she mention loving Zahra, missing Zahra, wondering what happened to Zahra. Is Zahra dead? Is Zahra in heaven? What became of her? What has she suffered? What was her life like as a cancer survivor? Nothing. Not one thing. It's all about me. My waterbed, my body piercings, my tattoos, my pictures on TV. I want to be on TV. That's all she talks about in all these letters. And it's not just these. Straight out to Ellie Jostad, there are other letters, are there not? And what do they reveal?
Yeah, that's right, Nancy. Actually, we spoke to somebody who got a letter from Elisa Baker. However, that woman says that Elisa claimed that Adam Baker was not involved. But what's more, she said that this was all her daughter's, meaning Elisa Baker's daughter's fault. She said if the daughter had never called DSS on her, none of this would have ever happened.
Also, claiming to exonerate Adam Baker, which is the contrary to what she says in the other letters to Natisha Lance. We know that at the same time the grand jury is handing an indictment down on Elisa Baker, they were ripping sheetrock out of the walls of Zahra's bedroom. But now we learned tonight that they have gone into other areas of the home as well.
That's right, Nancy. Adam Baker has now been evicted from that home, and what the landlord says is that the home is inhabitable at this point. The floorboards have been ripped up, plumbing has been taken out of the home, the walls, as you said, have been taken out. Also, parts of the ceiling have been taken out of this home, so it's not able for anyone to live in there. Police have gone through this home, searching under the floor, above, close to the roof, above the ceiling, and also in the walls.
Back to Dr. Howard Oliver, former deputy medical examiner, joining us out of LA. Dr. Oliver, can you get DNA out of bones?
Yes, you can. You can get DNA from the bone marrow itself.
And it seems to me, let's go to the defense lawyers, Lauren Lake, Alan Ripka, both of you have handled plenty of homicides. It seems to me that they would be able to get a doctor on the spot to say, yes, this is a human bone or not, but they have sent it away for analysis. Obviously, Alan Ripka, it's to get a DNA analysis.
That's right. They want to be certain what they have. They want to be certain that they can use it in court, and there are no defense tactics to keep it out, like spoiling it or something like that.
What about it, Lauren Lake?
Well, it's exactly what he said, Auntie Annie. Believe me, the defense is looking at this with the hawk eye, making sure everything goes the way it plans, because you know we're looking for the holes in the case at all times to make sure justice is served.
Lauren Lake,
yes.
They might as well not look at the bone because there's nothing they can do about that. What they need to look at is Elisa Baker behind bars writing all these crazy jailhouse letters about Zahra being dead, basically putting herself at the scene when the child is killed. She's admitted to writing that phony ransom note, and now she's saying what happened to Zahra was horrifying. For those of you just joining us, a bone has been discovered in a densely wooded area believed to belong to 10-year-old little Zahra. I want to go back to Brad Dennis, Director of Search Operations at Class Kids Foundation. Brad, What do they need to be doing regarding draining this pond? Why do you think they're draining the pond? Does it suggest to you that the bone was found near the pond, which is across the street basically from Melissa's home, there where the prosthetic leg was found?
Well, Nancy, I think it does suggest at least that the bone was in that general area. I think they're being thorough and searching all of those areas, specifically those ponds, because it's a known dumping area. There's possibly a lot of debris in there that could be holding up anything that might be in there. But I think tomorrow you're going to see them really tightening up their grid searches, their line searches, and becoming a whole lot more meticulous in going through.
Brad Dennis, we're just lawyers here. What do you mean grid searches? What's the other thing you said? Line searches?
Well, the grids,
you know what grid
yeah,
searches
that's
are?
what they were doing today, and from everything that we could read and be able to pick up from the reporters, that's probably how they found the bone in the first place. So tomorrow they'll probably tighten up those searchers. Instead of having a lot of spacing in between them, they'll tighten those up and then really start going through there with a fine-tooth comb looking for any other possible fragments.
Jeez, all of a sudden Nancy forgets what a grid search is? Come on. God.